5 self-sabotaging behaviors to watch for in your adolescent student. When our children are struggling in school, we tend to look for what's easy. We might have their eyesight checked, or we try to find out if they understand the work they're being given. What we don't always check for is whether or not our children might be self-sabotaging their school success. If you think this might be the case, here are some behaviors to watch for. Perfectionism. If your child seems to be spending more time getting ready to do work than actually doing the work, they might be overplanning. If everything has to be just so before they can even begin, it's very likely they might be a perfectionist, and typically this is a self-esteem problem. When your child doesn't feel as if they're good enough, they keep setting higher and higher goals and then try to force themselves to measure up. Procrastination. Some kids just seem to love to wait until the last minute. Typically this comes about as a result of fear. They don't always feel like they know what the material or what they're doing, so they put it off. This way, when they fail, it doesn't seem like their fault. Negativity. To someone who indulges in negative self-talk, there is no point in trying because they've already failed before they've even begun. The child who's overly negative has already convinced themselves whatever they try, they can't succeed. Helping others too much. Sometimes the child never gets their work done because they're so busy helping other kids in their class. They'll go out of their way to provide homework answers, or even help them cheat, getting themselves in trouble time and again with the teacher. Typically, this is a sign they're trying to win approval from their peers, especially if they might be feeling they have something to prove. Defiance. No matter what you tell a defiant child, they'll do absolutely the opposite of everything you say. Typically, this kind of behavior is a sign something else is going on entirely. You might want to check and see if something else in their world might not be right. Anytime a child engages in his self-defeating behavior, it means there's something going on which needs to be worked on. These traits are common in children who are not confident, but working to help your child through these situations will help them find success still, even if they've had a bumpy start to the school year.